Okay, today we are playing on random game of the day. I actually did a video for this one when I first got my capture card, and yeah, it was just random gameplay just to show you what the quality of the capture card was like. Turned out really good. So since I've already actually beaten this game and got the ending in my endings playlist, I'm going to officially do a random game of the day with it. Lawrence of Arabia. That was a good movie. So what the fuck you doing watching Lawrence of Arabia? As you can tell, this game has really good graphics. I mean, probably some of the best graphics I've ever seen in a video game. Even if when they go into this bar, it looks like there's a bar full of Irish clones staring back at them right here. This is funny. Oh, they don't look the same. Well, other than that, and this guy they go in here and talk to reminds me of fuck, what was his name? I don't remember what his name is. He was in Uncharted 2.
Hands up.
So Flynn, was it? His partner in crime when he goes to break in. Yeah, double crosses him.
Nice warm welcome.
But
Both clean.
that's who I actually thought it was at first, but then he has a different name, so.
Can't be too careful.
I'm guessing you're Talbot?
But yeah, this game's really good.
Mr. Drake.
I put it up there as second highest game I liked the most.
Do you have it?
But
Let's,
I like Uncharted 2 better. Uncharted 2 had the better set pieces, even though that the cruise ship scene in this game is really fucking awesome. Not to mention the cargo ship, the cargo plane scene. Those two things are really impressive. I mean, it was a lot better than the building collapse scene in Uncharted 2. Which, in the train scene. The train scene was pretty cool. But still, all the set pieces and stuff and the levels in Uncharted 2 seemed a lot better than the ones in Uncharted 3.
If I may ask, how did you two come
Not to
into
mention the boss battle in there's no in-boss battle in Uncharted 3. There's just this fist fight you have with him. Not to ruin, spoiler alert, I guess, but if you haven't played it by now, you're probably not going to play it.
what the hell are you trying to pull?
Perhaps I should be asking you. This is bullshit.
But you know, the whole story revolves around Drake's ring.
And you? You can tell your
It
client.
supposedly unlocks something, even though one thing that annoyed me about this game is they never actually explain what the ring's supposed to unlock.
Do as the man says, son.
You know, it gets you into the city, but there's something in the city that the enemies really wanted, but they never explain what it is. I really like this fist fight at the beginning of the game. This is cool. They really did improve the melee combat a lot in this game. Because so if you're by certain set pieces, it actually triggers to use environmental attacks and stuff like that, which is really cool. Like if you're next to the bar, when you get thrown down in the bar area, you actually you actually grab a bottle off the bar and whack the guy over the head with it. Not to mention when you're in the kitchen, you could grab slam a guy's head in the freezer door, or grab a pot and hit them, slam their head into just about anything like that. Too bad there's not more of these moments, these brawling moments. That would have been cool. Even though you could technically brawl just about anywhere in the game, I just think that this part it was most effective in.
This.
It's pretty funny. It's an Indiana Jones moment here. Indiana Jones fighting a really huge guy. If you remember from Raiders. Yes, I was an Indiana Jones fan as a kid. I mean, I went and seen Indiana Raiders of the Lost Ark when I was like 6 months old, because it came out in '81. Later in '81, and yeah, I went and seen it when I was 6 months old. Even though I don't remember it, it was my first movie ever. I'm pretty sure you could use that fire extinguisher there on the wall for something. There's a bottle.
This one's on me. Private party, or can I join in?
And there's another bottle. Yeah, you can counterattack pretty much everything that's thrown at you. You just have to press, be quick on triangle. Of course, if you played God of War series, quick time events are nothing new to you. Even though it wasn't God of War that invented quick time events, it was God of War that popularized it. Shenmue actually invented quick time events using the button for context attacks. Shenmue, I never really played it, so for some reason the fight decided, well, he wasn't over there to do that, hit that guy in the top of the head with the one thing, so I guess Sully got killed right there. I don't know. It was really kind of weird and jarring. But yeah, anyway, here's a mini boss fight kind of thing.
I'll be right with you.
I mean, what really sells this game is not so much the gameplay or the gunplay, but or the platforming, but you know, just the story and the way Nolan North does Drake, just freaking perfect. It just makes playing these games so freaking entertaining. Not so much you see just to see what you're gonna see next, but to just hear what the hell Drake's gonna say next, or what's gonna happen next in the story. Now, it's not even about the gameplay with these, even though the gameplay is great. This is awesome right here. And down goes. I think we may need a plunger.
That's my pride.
Now, if you look really carefully there on the floor, there's a newspaper article that hints at some virus breaking out or something like that. It has to do with The Last of Us. It's an Easter egg for The Last of Us. Yeah, if you get them far enough up on a there goes the pot. If you get them up far enough on the thing, you can uppercut them over top of it. And one of the cool things they also did introduce is one thing that annoyed me with Uncharted 2 is the ability if you're like above somebody and there's an enemy below you that you couldn't just jump off and tackle them, but you can on this game.
Typical bloody Yank. All talk.
Here's some of that great storytelling there. Here's the mastermind of the whole thing.
Stay down.
But yes, there's some of this. One thing that really annoyed me though is that guy gets shot later on in the game, but he just shrugs it off like was nothing at all, and that's never explained how he could do that.
Hello, Victor.
Kate?
Still.
I mean, is he like some inhuman thing, or like Lazarevich, or what? Doesn't get explained. There are just a few things in this game that don't get explained that I think just kind of take it down a notch or two from Uncharted 2, where in Uncharted 2 everything gets wrapped up pretty nicely.
I wonder what you're really afraid of.
Now the multiplayer is a different beast out here. The multiplayer
Broken bones.
is widely regarded as worse than
Get off on all this.
Uncharted
Don't you?
2. Uncharted 2 is pretty simple,
Or
straightforward,
not.
run and gun, shoot kind of thing.
Mr. Sullivan, I won't
Uncharted
call you
3, they
afraid.
decided, well, let's go Call of Duty on. They introduced kill streaks, they introduced perks, they introduced weapon customization. I just think they should have just kept it simple.
Oh, you're bloody welcome, Your Majesty.
Marlowe, we have
Here's
to
where
get
you
you
kind
out.
of get a hint that, like, she cares for him
Come on, they're a right pair of
for some
arseholes.
reason. Then she nearly runs Cutter here over. But you guys won't get to see it, but spoiler alert, they're not dead, obviously. They didn't really get shot, and Cutter's actually working for them. But here's a flashback to keep you in suspense of whether Sully and Drake make it. But obviously, we already know they do. This is basically how Drake gets his ring. Now there's also another thing that's never really explained. Why is it called Drake's Deception? Later on in the game, it's hinted at that his real name isn't he's not really related to Drake. It's hinted at. It's not really. He's never really came out and said before.
All right. Here we go.
Now, greatness from small beginnings. That's a Sir Francis Drake quote. So one thing you do good on here is, research their history. You obviously have to, since all these games are based around historical people. I mean, two of the three games are actually based around Drake. Drake's fortune, obviously, and this one.
It's gotta be in one of these cases.
I mean, it's based around Drake's ring, and whether Drake made it to the Atlantis of the Sands or whatever the hell it's called, Shambhala. No, Shambhala was the second one. I forget what they call it in here. Oh well, it's not important. Needless to say, in all three games, you're seeing Lost City. I haven't played. I don't have a Vita, so I haven't played the. Shit. What game is it? Golden Abyss yet? I really want to get a Vita, but I've just been busy buying other stuff. This is where Drake and Sully meet for the first time. And obviously he's casing the place. He uses I think it's a wax key to get the notches for the key there, so you can go have a metal key made so you'll be able to unlock it. And for some reason, I don't know why, that guy throws Drake out in the street. Why does he throw him out in the street? I don't know. Just throws him out there for whatever reason. I guess he didn't like kids being in the museum or something. I don't know. Again, this whole scene here shows off the gorgeous free graphics this game can give you.
Gotta keep up with
This is basically where you're just tailing Sully, and this is where you see what's her face, the old lady in the cutscene before.
Ah, there he is.
That those two were actually kind of lovers in another time, and then Sully they end up double crossing each other. There's more double crosses than freaking Dead Man's Chest.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, there's also these little scenes all over the place that can be triggered. Interacting with the environment triggers a little cutscene. I think
Anyway,
The Last of Us is probably going to be like that in combat and stuff. From what I've seen at E3 demo and shit, it's probably going to be triggered stuff like that. But that's it. Thanks for watching.